All right. So I watched this Never Let Me Go last night, which is produced by Alex Garland. Oh, big piece of plastic on the side here. Nice. Um, Keira Knightley. Man, this movie was pretty intense. I had a basic premise going into what it was about, but I try never to let myself know too much about a film I'm gonna watch, just so it's nice and clean. Um, this was pretty intense. This one, ultimately, a very kind of depressing film. Highly recommend, which is bizarre to say that, but it was definitely depressing. Um, it's basically about like a school for children that seems like any other kind of private school, like heavily into the arts and stuff like that, but it's just a front for basic uh, organ donors. They're clones that are raised to come of age and then be sacrificed as organ donors to dystopian, I assume, wealthy people that sponsor them. And so it's basically a love triangle also involved uh, with these three characters, and it's a really interesting film. It was written by Kazuo Ishiguro, and it calls into question a lot of cutting through a lot of the bull crap in life, specifically the trappings in life. I couldn't get it. It was interesting, the psychology of watching them realize, like, often too late, about the situation they were truly in and what options they never had to begin with. Thinking that I can delay this or I can get out of doing be this fate for me, and that happens a lot in regular life too, where by the time you realize you're in the trap or realize, that this is fruitless or whatever, it's often too late um, to remedy it or to take steps to even overcome things to a certain extent. Like, I often thought about the timeline as far as when Keira Knightley's character and this her boyfriend, love interest in there, realized that there is no deferment, and there never was one, and the experiment is basically what it was, of teaching the arts and maybe changing interest in what they were ultimately going to be, where it was never going to change because people, uh, as far as survival goes, you're a product, and that they were the ultimate product. The their humanity or whatever they thought they were part of never existed. It was they were just an object for somebody else's survival, and that happens a lot in reality. That people talk about, you know, being opportunists, and this everybody's an opportunist. That in life, there's people. The most famous wealthy people you ever know are some of the biggest opportunists and you know, backstabbers, or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. Uh, Even the explorers of, centuries upon centuries ago, that discovered Hawaii, the Captain Hooks and who went around. They were the ultimate opportunists, trading in human value for wealth, and that this is a sad symbolism of the reality. Actually, like when they found out that there was no deferments, he was already weakened by the two surgeries, and at that point, when she finds out that her time is up, it's too late to get away at that point. Even if she wanted to try to take a car, get on a boat or whatever, she's probably at that point being watched, like where she had seemingly uh, freedom to do whatever she wanted. It was just a facade, a mirage. She was always going to be just uh, and even if there was a humanity that they were that was conveyed or sold 100%, that's consumption, and that's what they were. So anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on that. Just kind of a few thoughts on what I thought about that. I really just watching it, you just realize that the world is a lot of BS, and this kind of brought that out in me. Anyway, so we'll go up to IMDb here. This gives it a 7.1 out of 10. This isn't a super hard sci-fi by any stretch of the imagination. There's no special effects. It's just pure acting, and the acting was excellent. From the kids that are basically a third of the film is the these children actors that do an outstanding job translating later to the Keira Knightleys and the other grown-ups taking the transition. It was flawlessly done. The kids even looked like the similarity in appearance was pretty nutty from the adult counterparts. So yeah, 7.1 out of 10. It's trending downward in popularity. I can understand that. It is a sad film. And we'll go to Amazon here. And Amazon, that's again 5-star and 4 stars, 80%. 80% is a sweet spot, but it's also the layout of the star ratings here. You can just see it's a really exactly what you want to look for, and super high 5-star, significantly downgraded 4-star, and then culminating basically with this nice step down approach. It's pretty much, this is a solid film. And as you can see by the reviews on top, you got a lot of people that echo the same thing. And this is as far as availability, it's on all kinds of there's several editions of it. It's not a rare item, and I would assume that the cost on here, yeah, you can get it for $10. That's around what I got it for it on eBay. Of course, I got mine with a hole in the bottom of the Blu Ray, but that's all right. I'll finagle another case somewhere, I guess. But yeah, you can get it used, probably very good condition for $10. It's a movie that sticks with you. Again, not a ton of special effects, just some really good writing and really good act. And Alex Garland coming through again. Guy's something else. And the director, I think also the director, I don't want to... I'm trying to think of what else the director did. He did another significant movie. Let me look that up real quick. Director of Never Let Me... Yeah, Mark Romanek. And he's done a come on, you got to have filmography readily available here. Oh yeah, he did 1 Hour Photo, which I love that film. Matter of fact, after I heard he did 1 Hour Photo, it made me think, oh, it'd be nice to have that on Blu-ray. Anyway, so this is, let's put the disc in real quick. Almost forgot to do that. This comes with a really nice, like, behind the scenes like, I guess you'd call it documentary. It's not really a documentary. Behind the scenes of the film. It's really good, and it's pretty in depth. So let's switch. Gotta get up again. Uh-oh. My switch isn't working. Might be a battery issue. Fortunately, it has a button there. Shh. And some really good music, too. Just sullen music. This film is like borderline tear-wrencher towards the end. Okay. I was ready to say I couldn't get out of there. Okay. Yeah, there's the secrets to never let me go. On-set photography. Tommy's art. National Donor Program. Theatrical trailer. Yeah. The secrets to never let me go. Is 30 minutes long. But anyway, I would highly recommend this for sci-fi fans and drama fans alike. And I'll leave it at that. Take care.